Welcome back.
Welcome back
to another episode of Two Possibilities Podcast. People, we here once again another week. This week we got something special for y'all. But before we get into it, this is the Two Possibilities Podcast where there can only be what?
Two possibilities.
You can either go to heaven or you could go to
hell.
You could go to Yale or you could go to jail. Your daughter could be a hoe or she could be
wholesome.
Possibilities are endless, people. But here, there can only be two, man.
So how can it be endless, nigga?
Listen, you gotta tell them shit. We lie all the time here.
It's entertainment, my brother.
Entertainment, nigga. But today we got a good show for y'all. We're gonna be talking, should kids be able to pick which parent to go to in a custody battle, no matter the age? Also, should you change if your mate change? Find out next.
There's only two possibilities.
No U-turns, bitches stuck now. The ones who fronted, I bet you they give a fuck now. Bet on myself and yeah, I doubled the fuck.
The Two Possibilities Podcast.
We was out there working. Now it's made back, so might spin your block in the curves. Never forget the ones that stayed on us for certain. Keep it on my head, cause I know niggas out here learning.
Them niggas probably wanna hurt me. Spin your block and wipe that shit out like this shit detergent. Spin your block like 2-3 times, make sure your neighbors heard it. Spin that bitch again, cause you know we just so disturbing. Bro got life, he locked down for a murder, you know he ain't nervous. He was in a gang, so you can't say he ain't deserve it. Supposed to get my kids money, I'm out there buying perkies. 15 was 2 for 30, was it worth it? I've really been outside, cause we been searching. And the jealousy's
We back, people. Give it up.
Yes, sir.
Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for us. It's your boy once again. It's Uncle Rickie.
Yes,
to
sir.
my left, who I got with me.
You got your highness. You got your finest. You got raw TP raw. They don't call me raw for no reason. They know that.
And on the right, who rocking?
It's HeemDaddy, please say the daddy.
Please say the daddy. We got Father Heem, Father Raw,
Yeah.
and just plain old Uncle Rickie. I'm not good Uncle.
Fiance Rickie.
That's it.
Okay, fiance.
You got some
Rickie.
shit going on.
You feel me? Triple up some way, somehow.
Hey, baby. Well, you know it is what it is. You know, like I said before, they told me I was holding the line up, so I figured I'd go ahead and stamp that, keep that, cause I needs that.
I thought you'd have been a father before all of us, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm on plan B, so not me, Blade.
You on plan B?
Yeah, I'm on
That's
plan
what
B.
it is.
You won't get me.
That 151 killed a sperm. That's what it is.
You heard me. Boy, they say you're supposed to shoot 1 million. I'm shooting 3. My soldiers march just not that far.
God damn, you look like Ben from 3.
Well, it is what it is. No, but how y'all doing this week, man?
Man, I'm blessed, my brother. Every day I'm here is another day, man. To thank God for. God is great. My paper straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I've been watching Harry Potter. I think I just realized that I might be evil. So that's what's going on.
Oh, this nigga muggle. Get.
No, I'm not a muggle. I'm a Death Eater, yo. I feel like I'm evil because every time I watch a movie, yo, or like that, it's like a dichotomy between good and evil. I feel like I'm always on the evil side, bro. Evil shit just making way more sense to me, dog.
No, but what's been going on? What's been going on?
For me, what's been going on, man? A whole bunch of Hulu chill, Netflix chill, Daddy and chill. Shit, just being in the crib and chilling for real. I've been in quarantine in the daddy life, but honestly, I've been coming down to myself. Honestly, I've been reading books lately, and really just trying to grow.
Read.
I got 2 books over there, my brother. I got a book. I got a praying book over there, and I got a book called Limitless, and I got my laptop that I come down here and do my dirty work with.
Where the laptop at? Where the laptop at?
I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be a long 6 weekend. I'm gonna get it.
I just need to know. Do you pray before the laptop, or is laptop then pray?
Bro, I'm still trying to figure it out. Cause I get it in. I try to pray. And God be telling me go for a double round.
No, yo, this nigga is sick.
Well, bro, if I pray first, I try to get it. It ain't
the
right.
same. Yeah,
it ain't right. How you gonna pray with them hands and you get it like that? How? You gotta give it some time. We gotta take a nap. Somewhere in between, you gotta take a nap.
All right. So it's pray, nap, laptop.
It's thank God.
You should
Get it, nap, then
No,
pray
you
out
should,
the
you
book.
should definitely go laptop, then pray.
No.
Pray for forgiveness.
No, because all in my mind is what I was just watching.
Well, at least you can get forgiveness afterwards. You know what I mean?
There's
I
that.
can repent.
You can repent, exactly.
Damn. How the hell I get the fucking advice from the non-religious brother?
Mm-mm. He talk about God, but yeah, he got a turban on. I don't know.
First of
I
all,
don't know who he with.
He going everywhere.
According to, never mind. Christians supposed to be having their hair covered too, but we not gonna go there. You know what I mean?
They do. Females.
Hey.
1 point for Rickie.
Heather gonna be mad when I take my shahada before the wedding. She can't tell me I can't have a hat on.
Nigga coming to church with the kufi on.
That's like, bruh, before you hit the aisle, for me, my nigga, for me.
First of all, my Allah says I can't show my head.
Now it's my Allah.
Sorry, you can't tell me my religion is bad. You can't tell me that.
I love you, my sister.
I love you, my sister. Peace be on to you. Hey.
Crazy, right?
I ain't picked my suit yet. Call it a second string.
Reverse.
Nigga, ain't nobody 5'6", 180.
Damn. He just called you 42 done.
That's fucking crazy. I'm about 5'6".
It's all
This
good.
nigga ain't saying I ain't 180. Yo.
With the bodies.
Man, how outside been, man? Y'all niggas been outside more than me. What's going on outside?
I don't be outside. It's dangerous out there.
It's dangerous out there.
Dangerous.
It's definitely
Niggas
dangerous out
stealing cars. Niggas stealing bikes. I hope they steal my wife. So I know.
That's crazy. You wild.
You got insurance policy on this?
You already know.
I'll be outside that day.
She just had to live for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That year was up October.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Come get her. No, let me stop. Because you don't want to manifest anything.
At all. Y'all believe
But
in
no,
manifestation.
motherfucker, you don't even believe in
I
it.
said, that's what you said. That's what y'all believe in.
But you saying people out here stealing cars, bro? They bring back the New Jersey Drive?
New Jersey Drive. Main man, last week and a half ago, tried to rob somebody. Steal his car, because I don't want to say rob.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to steal a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, homie come out the crib, fire at him. Get him off the car. Main man drive away. End up dying later. Now the nigga who was trying to protect his shit is locked up.
For what?
Protect his property from death, nigga? What the fuck do you mean protect his shit?
Nigga tried to steal his car.
He wasn't protecting no lives, nigga. How you just come out shooting?
Bitch, that's my car.
What if I was looking for something under the car? Like I lost my
Bitch, ain't
tennis
shit
ball.
on the head. Ain't shit underneath
like,
that car for you, player.
At all.
You just come out shooting. Automatic, just come out shooting. That's crazy to me.
We didn't know if he asked any questions.
I work 100,000 hours at my job for this goddamn car. You better get my shit back.
Was there any other options?
Like what?
Hey, my car.
What the hell? You gonna run me over, pussy?
I'm just saying there's a lot of different options besides shooting. Could shot in the air.
Could have.
That's my point.
Well,
What's this, a horse race?
Let's say he
Yeah,
did shoot in
nigga.
the air and the bullet came down, boop, and hit him. Why would you shoot in the air?
Bro,
He
what
could have
if
shot in the air and killed an innocent person.
he could have shot at them and killed this person. My nigga, he shot at them.
But
they
you
ran
rather
into a
him
bus.
shoot in the air?
No, I'm saying.
No, you already said.
I'm saying I suppose of what he did for sure. I'm saying he could have shot a warning shot. He shot at him with intentions to shoot him and hurt him.
So what did you think was going to happen?
Bro, he killed him and he should go to jail. He should go to jail for it. No way.
Wow. Well,
No way.
they didn't arrest him for that. They arrested him for not having a permit to carry for his gun, which is bullshit because he was in the house. But
What?
Mm-hmm.
He
And
didn't
then- but
shoot
the
from the
craziest
house.
thing-
He shot from outside. What, he shot from his window?
bro,
The
but
doorway, he was
he
house
was
arrest.
protecting his property.
You can't shoot thieves, bro. You can't shoot thieves, bro. First of all, if somebody's stealing your shit in your crib and you catch him, you can't shoot him.
Shit,
According to law.
they good as gone.
The castle doctrine is it's not about protecting your property. It's about protecting your
You
life.
know what this gun license say? Self-defense.
Yeah, from other threats of.
And I thought he was a threat.
Okay.
That nigga don't live here. He don't pay no
Bro.
bills in this house. The only nigga that pay bills in this house is me.
It's just
I
a car,
seen
bro.
another nigga. I got scared.
It's
Self-defense.
just a car, bro.
He was in your car.
Yeah, self-defense. I need that car. If I be late one more time, I'm on my last point. I need that car. Something ain't gonna get me there to work on time. I had to hit him.
Now I did see a video of like 3 young boys robbing a van at the gas station, and they pat him down and everything like that. He turned around, pulled a gun on him, and shot one of them. And then the other young boy came back and shot the bull again, like shot the bull that they tried to rob basically, and they skied off. But like, would it be the same thing or no?
What happened?
Because his life was in jeopardy. You at a gas station, me, you, Rick, at a gas station. We robbing one guy. You know, we pat him down, try to get all his stuff and everything like that. You know, we turn our back to get back in the car, but the guy that we try to rob, he shoot you.
They patted him down and didn't find a gun?
No, I don't know how.
The fuck?
That same thing I said. They pat him down
they
and
ain't law enforcement.
find no gun or nothing like that. And remember, they're young boys, so they probably just looking for anything that's in his pockets.
They patted his wallet. They ain't patted his waistline. They was looking for some money.
So fucking stupid. But
retarded as hell. But is that the same thing? Like if the guy shoot
they had a gun?
Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
One of them had a gun.
That's not the same thing.
Okay.
As long as you prove they had a gun. Now you can't obviously you can't prove the circumstances because if they had a gun on them, you can just lie to the cops and say it was pointed at you when you shot him or like whatever the case may be. But according to the law, yeah, he could defend himself if he has a license to carry, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I just had to ask, had to enlighten our audience because that's the robber, it's not the thief.
Yeah, for the audience listening, you can shoot robbers, which is basically when somebody threatening your life to take your property. Like I'll stab you if you don't give me your money. That's somebody robbing. You can shoot that nigga dead. But if a nigga is just stealing your shit, like the bull in your story, you can't shoot him.
It's funny as hell. I remember block out this name for me. I remember fucking Deb G's his fucking grandpa shot somebody getting robbed he was getting robbed with a knife.
His grandpa?
His grandpa
my dad from Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck is Deb G's? Oh.
He was getting robbed with a knife. His grandpa shot him. I said, bro, I'll be damned if your grandpa 70 years old would shoot me, bust my ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you check from an old nigga.
First of all, I ain't saying like I know how to rob somebody, but I'm not just gonna let you stand there. Bitch, I don't know what you got on you. Bitch, take this shit to the head. Bah! You fall, then let me run them pockets. I don't need you to give me shit. I can get it myself.
I feel like it's common sense. These young boys don't know how to rob. Like, I'm not giving you advice on how to
me
rob.
neither, that's what I'm saying.
If you want to pat a nigga down, look for a gun, nigga. Look for a knife.
Waistline or something. Watch that nigga hands or something. Like, what you do? You touched his pockets. You said, oh, ain't no cheddar in there. And you thought he was going to let that shit ride?
I heard a lot of young boys don't got no real guns out here too, though. I heard there's a young boy that just put that he was in school and shit like that. And he showed a video of his gun.
Oh yeah. In the county, that Delaware County boy, they arrested him though. He done for.
He went to school with a gun.
Yeah. But
he showed it on the gram.
Yeah,
he showed it. It looked real though. He showed the Glock lumber, like the Glock Ember and all that. But the whole time it was the BB gun.
And
the BB gun
then
be looking real.
He tagged the school. These niggas is dumb than a motherfucker.
These niggas is dumb.
I don't know what's in that juice and peaches that they selling at the school, but good Lord, it can't be the same frozen peaches.
Blame the COVID, man. These young boys like 3 years behind now.
I blame Biden.
Damn.
That's a good nigga to blame shit on.
How you gonna blame Biden?
Everything can be tracked back to him.
How? He didn't rank COVID?
Yeah, he could.
How he handled COVID was all he had a perfect track. Like, I hate to get political in here, but he had a perfect setup. He had a vaccine already set up for him. He had everything already set up.
What vaccine? That Johnson & Johnson?
No, the vaccine was already out.
Pfizer. That Johnson & Johnson was out. That was bullshit that they took off the market.
No, all the vaccines were out before he got into office.
And they all still bullshit. That's why they still telling us to get a booster and a double booster.
No, because the virus is, mutating. It's becoming, stronger. So you get a booster shot to keep your immune system, up to date.
Get up to date. So we gotta get double boosters now to keep it up to date.
Yeah, niggas gotta get quadruple boosted and shit. Niggas, they talking about there's another.
I got OD after all the goddamn boosters you trying to give us.
First of all, it takes 6 months to a year to get the booster. Come on now, it's just like your yearly flu shot. Stop making it seem like it's something worse than what it is.
It's not a yearly flu shot. Ain't my flu shot only one shot? You telling me to get about one COVID shot, then my next follow COVID shot, then a booster.
You talking about 6 COVID shots? Not one. It's not one. The one is 1 flu shot to 6 COVID shots. Nigga.
Come on.
First of all. Not in the fucking year span.
Yes, it is. First of all, in a 6 month span, niggas getting 6 shots, nigga.
It's not no 6 shots. It's
damn near. In the year, it's at least 6.
No, it's not.
All right, so what is 4?
It's two shots, and then it's 2 boosters.
No, but the boosters are within 6 months of each other, and the second booster is with 6 months to a year. So it's actually 2 years.
So what the fuck? Why you just can't put my booster inside my fucking one COVID shot? Mix it together.
Then they actually giving you the motherfucking disease. You only supposed to get a little bit so your immune system can fight it off. You want both of them together, nigga. That's it. That's COVID.
I want to fight this shit up, but you keep telling me y'all gotta keep switching this shit up every fucking 6 months. I ain't fucking with y'all.
It's not switching.
And
anything.
motherfuckers still getting this shit and still be fucked up off of it.
Yeah, I know somebody who got the motherfucking booster then got it.
Exactly. No, I'm cool.
Yeah, but let's get up into these topics,
Brandon.
man. First up on the
What you say? All right.
What
Go
you
ahead.
say?
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I said let's go Brandon, but that's a way of saying fuck Joe Biden. That's the whole thing.
Chill.
Well,
Don't worry
fuck
about my man Joe Biden.
I just say it right now. Fucking, fucking once, fucking twice. But up next, man. Should kids be able to decide which parent to go with during a custody battle at any age? Any age we talking? Any age?
In my opinion,
Yeah.
Shit. Any age for real, as a young, it's like that. You know, you can't really think for yourself, but I feel as though they should be able to speak up for themselves and know the best decision for them. I feel as though they should be able to speak up and say, "Yeah, I want to go with this child. Go with this parent. This parent is best for me."
I like that. But no, I don't think the child should be able to pick. The child should have some say. The child shouldn't be able to pick. And there's a whole bunch of reasons why.
To say something.
I mean, the first reason why you gotta think of it as if we talking adolescence, a kid is gonna pick the parent where they can get away with more stuff. A child doesn't have the knowledge. That's why you have a parent until you're 18 years old, unless you get emancipated. But a child, you're not supposed to be making these type of decisions for you. You're supposed to have a parent or some legal guardian make these decisions for you. So you already starting out trying to decide which parent to go to. You only gonna go to the parent you like. And let's say you end up doing that and you go to the parent you like. Let's just say, okay, now it's all a facade. And what you thought was gonna happen with this parent didn't. Now you want to go back with the other one, but you already chose this one. That's why the child shouldn't have that say so.
So you telling me, you know, a kid's gonna go with the favorite parent, not the one that's best fit, but who decides who the child go with that's best fit? The judge? The judge is just gonna go off of paperwork as far as like, okay, how much you make? Okay, what you think you can provide for the child and everything like that. And then it's still gonna come back to the child for what he feels is best fit. Maybe the person that is best fit is not the one that make the most money, not the most that can have the most time for the child. Is the person that can actually attend to the child and attend to the child behavior and everything like that actually understands the child.
That's true. But see, we dealing with, so let's just say, for fuck's sake, that both parents are good parents. Like, let's just say like one's not better than the other. They're both equal. Still asking the child to pick is still a wrong decision, because you're giving the child the power and you asking the child to do something that they're not supposed to do. At that age, they're not supposed to be making no decisions, especially about their life.
It's their life. Who else supposed to make the decision? The parents trying to make the decision. They can't agree on it. So that's why we in the court system.
The parents couldn't agree only for their selfish reasons.
Okay.
You dig me? So nobody wants to be without their child.
Right.
That's a parent.
Right.
You don't want to be without your child.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, yes, you're going to make it seem like, yes, I'm the best thing for him right now. And then if you ask him, because I'm telling you what's going to happen. In the midst of all this, because this is not a one-day thing. So now you're going back and forth to court.
Right.
Now, every time you get your child, you're doing the extra shit for your child, or you're doing the most, or you saying, hey, it'd be comfortable when you come over. You like doing this, right? You want to do this more. Now you changing and corrupting the child's mind. Like, oh, yeah, I want to be with dad. Oh, no, I want to be with mom. I get to do this at mom's house. A child knows what and who they can get away with certain things.
Whose decision should it be then?
Say it again.
Whose decision should it be?
At the same time, I believe the judge. That's why it is.
That makes no sense.
Why doesn't it make any sense?
I feel like, I mean, I'm not on either side of the park. I'm letting y'all decide for me, because I don't
Right.
even know. But I would say the child is best served as a decision maker over the judge. The judge don't know our lives. He don't know what my mom provides for me emotionally, what my dad provides for me, and in a positive, like what positive.
Okay.
Things, yeah, so
and I understand all that, but I can give you a great example. Me,
What?
I went through a terrible custody battle that went on for years, and once my mom passed, it was my grandma. She was trying to raise me, and my dad. My grandma and my dad was going through custody battles. They asked us, who would you rather want to live with? I want to live with my dad. That's what I said. I want to live with my dad. So, and that goes on. Then I end up living with my dad. My dad's never home. I was raised by somebody else, really. My stepmother, at least, but his wife, but he was never there. So the things that I thought was going to happen didn't happen. And the home that I thought I was going to be in wasn't the home I was going to be in. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a kid only thinks or only knows what he knows. I know that's corny to say, but you only know what you know, and that's real. So when you expect certain things or you suggested to certain things, and the only reason why I said dad is because when you go for the summers, what you do, you always out. You doing
What was
this.
the reason you went with your dad, though?
What you mean?
What was the reason you chose to go with your dad?
Over your grandma.
Over my grandma?
Yeah.
Because I said when at summers you go to your dad's or anywhere you
You feel
go
like it
on
was a fun
vacation.
time and shit like that.
That's what
He
I'm saying.
gave
Yeah,
you
it was a
shit.
fun time. It was no particular reason, but also that was my father.
Right.
I'm saying
But
that matters though, whether what reason it was. Because I'm saying like
It does, but what I'm saying is my reasoning was flawed as a child.
But what was the reason? You still haven't really gave me.
No, I'm saying because it was the fun place. That's where I wanted to be. Yeah, it was the fun place. I know, like, listen, I know I could stay up all night. Granted, it's the summertime, and I'm not thinking that, you with him for the summer and you with your grandma for school. I never was with my dad for school until I actually moved with him. But what I'm saying is my judgment was flawed. Only because I thought I could get away with certain things. And as a child, you're not thinking about the next years in your life. No child, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're not thinking next year I'm gonna be doing this. Oh, I need this in my life. I need this stability. You're not thinking like that. Adult has to make those decisions for you. That's why you're a child.
But I hear what you're saying, but ain't nothing go wrong from when you move with your dad. As far as I know, you didn't get no abuse. You made honor roll school and shit like that. You went to college. Look, you were able to survive for yourself after your father passed away.
Right.
Like you made a good fortune for real. So nothing was a wrong decision from you choosing to live with your father. Yeah, man, if we would have chose, you said, okay, I love my grandma, stuff like that. We don't know what would have happened, honestly. It could have been the same, same story. Because it's still your life no matter what. It could have been the same narrative. But at the same token, it's like, there's nothing wrong with the decision you made.
That's true, and I get what you mean, but I do know how it was because it was 5 years. It was 5 years of them battling.
Mm-hmm.
My mom passed in 2002. They was in court in 2002 to 2007.
Right.
It was she won 3 cases. It went to the Supreme Court. He won in the Supreme Court. Okay. She won the circuit, some and the other one, or whatever it is. But so it was 5 years. So I spent my life with my grandmother, so I knew what life was like. So it's not like I didn't know what it was like.
No, I didn't say you don't know what it's like. I'm saying that you don't know what would have happened after that. Like, as far as like that you finished high school and shit like that with your father, you don't know how you did.
Well, finishing high school, like I'm no longer a child, so there's no custody there.
I'm just saying you don't.
Well, you can compare it to because it's about even amount of time, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So which one was better?
I would have said with my grandmother.
Why?
Only because, like my dad loved me, but like I'm saying. The nurturing was there. Like my dad is one of those, I'm in your life, so that counts for some type niggas. So that's who he was. And it was like my dad was an alcoholic, so he he was a dad, but he was him. So like he came first. My grandmother, I came first. You dig what I'm saying? So just like certain games, my grandma never missed a game. Dad did. Both worked. So I'm just saying, but those not the important things. My grandma got on me in school. And like you said, I made straight A's, but that comes from my grandma. My dad didn't. My dad wasn't even home when I got home to even do homework.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So wasn't nobody, like I said, he was there, but he ain't raised me.
But his wife did. Somebody was there to help raise you. You didn't raise yourself.
Right, but the decision I made was to be with my father.
Okay. But at the same token, I understand what you're saying. The decision you made was to be with your father. The whole time your father wasn't home. Your father, he wasn't an absent father, but he wasn't there. He was working most of the time.
Right. So,
but at the same token, like I said, like shit, growing up, like you said, your grandma was the nurturer, but we don't know what would have happened. Your grandma being so much of a nurturer, shit, you'd have been so clingy to that nurturing that your grandma always in your life, she always helping you throughout the whole process and shit like that, holding your hand, that you'd have still probably been getting nurtured as a fucking dope. We don't never know, honestly.
I know you're not pulling this bullshit.
I'm just saying, you could be.
Ain't no way nurturing is a bad thing. No way, bro.
I'm not going to say nurturing is a bad thing, but too much nurturing is a bad thing. When you got somebody with you holding your hand through the whole process, that's a bad thing. You don't know how to do shit independently to a certain extent.
That's true.
That's a bad thing.
But I'm not saying like she held my hand because she made sure that you was independent. Like my grandmother taught me how to wash clothes as a young, taught me how to cook young, taught me how to do like certain things that you don't even learn. Like she made me go with my uncles to learn certain things. Like I know how to do certain things on a car that I learned at 6, 7, 8 years old that most men and adults don't even know how to do. Like most men don't even know how to change the oil in their own car.
Right.
I knew how to do that at 8.
That's cool.
So
but let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example, right? He just said that his grandma went to all his games and shit like that, right? So imagine that your grandma go to all your games and everything like that, and you just feel like, damn, like, you know, I didn't make it to where I want to make it to. Like, you just want your grandma with the process to all your games that you don't really know your identity because you feel as though your biggest supporter is always behind you. You just think this is supposed to be my lifestyle. I'm supposed to make it to the football and everything like that. Like, even like I said, shit, I told y'all on the old podcast, my mom went to all my games and my shit like that. And my dad did until they head to the separation. My mom had to work more. My dad came to the games till he came out of my life and nobody came to my games. I didn't know myself and I want to be in the follower. It's like, if they would have kept going to my games, I don't know where I'd have been. I feel as though that I would have tried. I would never really knew my true identity because I would still be looking for that support from the fans and not from myself.
I think y'all veering off though.
Yeah,
because I think so. I want to get back. So why do you think?
The child
should decide?
Because I feel as though like the judge can't decide because the judge is only looking at for paperwork. Honestly,
no. Why should the child decide though?
Why? That's what I'm saying. Like
not why shouldn't the judge? Why should the child?
Why the child should decide? Yeah. Because same token, like he said, it's going to be a pause, but a dick swinging contest, honestly, from the fucking parents for real. Neither one of them could put to the process side and say, yeah, I think that the mom should raise the child instead of me, honestly. Or that I think the dad should raise the child, honestly, because they both love the child to the death, that they want to raise the child, honestly. They think that he is the best fit. So for the child, I know the child experience of both parents, and he know, honestly, or she know what's best for them. They know that shit, yo, I'm going to my mom's house. She give me everything I want, but as well, shit, she don't give me that actual love that I want. She just give me money, honestly, like that. Or I go to my dad's house, and my dad verbally abusing me and everything like that. He's mentally abusing me. He brainwashing me, and honestly, like that. But you cannot. Sometimes you cannot prove that, honestly. Like I can't go ahead and I can tell the judge that all day long. But at the same token, the judge has to believe me telling them I'm getting abused at home verbally or mentally because I can't actually show it like on my body or anything like that. So for the child to actually say that, it's like he know more than anybody that's going on for both households.
That's true, but like I said, like you said in the beginning, and like I was saying, still a child's judgment is flawed sometimes. So just like all of you, I take into account for the abuse. But if you let a child make that decision, then why not let a child make the decision about what they're going to eat? An adult makes that decision. Why? Because if a child had to make that decision, it'd be fucking candy and fruit roll-ups for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right, but
Sonny would definitely eat candy all day.
I understand what you're saying. Like, go ahead. We let the child make the decision that the child gonna eat what he want, but that's two different dynamics. You're actually looking out for the child best benefit for health wise, but the child know his best benefit as far as abuse wise. Are you verbally abusing him? You calling him a bitch every other fucking sentence. Right. He know that that's not right. Why are you calling me this word? Are you looking down him as like a lower than what he is, not even a human being? He know that's not right.
No, I feel that, and I'm not taking anything away from a child because.
But you can't compare the two then.
No, you can't compare the two because at the end of the day, the child is making a decision that affects their life, no matter any aspect of their life, but whether it's small or big. Yeah. So you telling me that no, a child can't pick out dinner, but a child can decide on where they can live for the rest of the remainder of their life until they're an adult,
based off of what they're getting treated. Yes, how they getting treated. Yes.
If that's the case, we'll be buying cigarettes at 10.
No,
that's what we'll be living, because at that point you won't need a parent. What would you need a parent for if you letting these childs make a grand decision like that? Because
the parents is actually showing us the two different opportunities that we can have. One parent is showing me that I can have an opportunity as I can have a nurturing parent, like you said, that you have in your grandmother. Right. And then you had another parent that showed you that I can actually have a father that I feel as though that, you know, he's showing me when I'm in the summertime a good time, honestly. Right. So I have either way. I have options, honestly. But when you telling me that I can go ahead and buy cigarettes at this time, it's not really an option to smoke or not smoke. If I can smoke, I'll smoke at a 10-year-old. But at the same token, if I have the option, if I know that I can go ahead and be with my father and be raised by a man, there's a better opportunity for me, in my opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
So what should the judge determine? Like, how should the judge determine whether or not? I mean, who the child should go with?
Okay, can I ask this question before I answer that question? Does a judge have to decide? Because, and when I say that, I mean,
no, I'm going off of you. You said the judge should decide.
No, I'm saying the judge should decide, but I'm saying, does he have to pick one parent? Because when you objectively speaking, as a judge is, if both are fit, you split the custody 50-50. It's 1 week here, 1 week there.
But we saying like how you was raised. Your father lived in Philadelphia. Your grandmother was raising you in Mississippi. So what if it's a situation like that? It's not 50-50.
Right. Okay. And if it's not that, then the judge still should have that aspect, because all I'm saying, a child can't make a decision like that for their life.
So what's the measures? What's the measures that a judge should measure on?
What you mean? The judge should like
How
I
can the
said,
judge objectively make this decision? That's what I'm asking.
because both parties present their what's best for the child, because that's who we here for. So I'm coming here to be saying my piece for why I'm a better fit for the child, and then they're saying why they're being a better fit for the child. The judge analyzes that and then move forward. The child can't analyze everything. A child doesn't know the income of a parent. The child doesn't know what the parent do for work or the times of the parent. You could tell a child this, but is the child really like recognizing what you're saying and understanding it? A child can't take all that information in and then make a decision.
But look at what he just said. He's saying the dad and stuff like that. He just said income and what a parent do for a living. That shouldn't based off of what parent that the child should go with, honestly. And that's most of the time, that's what the judge prove it off of, like where the child should go off of, who make more money and who feel as though that he have a better life with as far as like financial wise. But same token, like we say, like sometimes it is nurturing that is more included, honestly. A child needs a growth and development. And the person that can give them growth and development is not the one that make more money most of the time. It's the one that can actually nurture them. It's the one that can actually spend more time with them, like you said.
True, but I'm not saying that I never said that the judge should pick the person who makes more money.
But
I said
when example.
But I'm saying no, I didn't. I said when
we asked for example. You said you just said
no. I said a judge has to be objective and look at these things, but I never said make a decision because, like I said, my grandma didn't make as much as my dad. 3 judges chose her. The Supreme Court only chose my dad because he's the only parental. It wasn't that they both was fit, but he's a parental, so he has every right to have his child. That's the only reason why he.
So what credentials should we decide of?
I'm saying the credentials is everything that's laid in front of you. That's what the judge do. You keep saying what credentials. I told you is the time, your occupation, what you work, what you make. Like, if you can't support a child, the money you make has to be an option.
No, it shouldn't be.
How if you can't support yourself, how you gonna support a child?
Because what do you mean? There's plenty of people out here that can't support a child that has children. It's their children. See, I'm speaking from a point of like a social work. Right. Like I personally feel like in this situation that your dad deserved, it shouldn't have been no fight. That shit. You're the living parent. Yeah. Bam. It should end there. Because it shouldn't matter about income. It shouldn't matter about anything. That's my child. I'm gonna figure it out. We shouldn't be digging into my pay stubs to figure out whether or not I can support you.
That's not stupid.
Wow.
So you saying send a child with somebody who you rather send a child with a parent without even knowing what this parent do, but just because that's the parent and they got to figure that's wrong. You endangering a child. How can a social worker say that? That's endangering a child. You don't even know how this child's going to survive.
What do you mean? I mean, no, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is it shouldn't have been an argument. It shouldn't have been like, oh, you know what I mean? Between your maternal grandmother, and your father. This is your father. It shouldn't even mean nothing like that.
Right.
Man, this is my son. Point blank. Period.
No.
But that's a whole different argument. I don't want to get
into it. It is, but I'm saying, but it ties into it because a parent being a parent, they should win all the time. But saying between my grandmother and my father,
shouldn't have been no
right.
Course.
But
that's why the Supreme Court chose them.
Right. But what I'm saying is, one, a child can't make that decision. That's too big of a decision to make. Also, when the judge is more objective. So just saying the occupation, and even if they can't support them, right? And what if the judge still go with the person who can't support them? Let the judge make that decision. Don't let the child make that decision. I'm just saying, okay, so let's say the child chose to be with one parent, right? But the child was so used to eating this, that, and the third. You give the one parent, oh no, we struggling over here, baby. It's raviolis. It's oodles and noodles. You used to a home cooked meal every night. But now you have to downgrade your situation because you chose this parent. And now
that's just the way life
goes. That's the way life goes. But if you let the judge make that decision, that's not on you to carry. Because let's say a child pick a parent, right? And it turns out not to be everything it is. Child made that decision. So that's something a child has to reflect on and carry. I'm in this position because of me. If a judge make that decision, a child doesn't have to carry that weight. Livelihood.
Because
that makes no sense.
I hear what you're saying. I probably don't know what's best for me for to eat and everything like that. I know at 6 or 7 years old, shit, I don't like vegetables. So if I want to eat vegetables, shit, I'll go to the parent that don't want me to. They say, yo, you ain't got to eat vegetables. But as well, I know at 6 or 7 what I shouldn't tolerate as far as abuse, mental or verbally abuse. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying as far as that shit. Yeah, like I'll go to the parent that's been fucking manipulating me all this time. As far as you ain't gotta eat vegetables, and I get here, I gotta eat all this shit and everything like that. But at the same token, I should be able to dictate my life as far as what the fuck where I want to be living under a household as far as abuse, verbal abuse. The fucking judge don't know what's going on as far as verbal abuse. The parent not going to tell what's going on as far as verbally abused and mentally abused.
Right. Well, that's your take, and I have my take. Moving on.
My life.
But up next, we got, if your mate change in a relationship, are you required to change with them?
You gotta have some type of stand on something, honestly, principality about it. Because damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, boy.
Shit, that's too much fucking reading for me now. Because I'm using big words. I don't know what that shit means. I know. I should have looked at
principality.
That's what I said. I ain't using.
I heard a B there somewhere.
Principalities.
I said bality.
Yeah, you did. Just say principles, dog. We gonna keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it.
I listen to T.I. too much lately. That's ridiculously. But listen, man. You got to stand on something for real. Because, like, for instance, shit, you make a change every day, honestly. And you try to change with your mate, it's going to fuck you up off balance. You need some type of foundation that you need to stick on. So even if your mate come back and he needs your help or they need your help, you can help them out with their foundation, honestly.
No, fuck that. Play your role. If I tell you to change, you better change right along. No, I'm just playing.
He dead ass, though.
I am serious, though, but also... I love you, baby. But seriously, definitely. If a man, it's like there's certain roles in relationships. We went through this shit. Obviously, niggas gotta go back to our podcast, but I truly feel like this. You know what I mean? There's roles in relationships, and like the woman's role is to like kind of assuage to the man. I feel like to make a functional relationship. If I'm changing, I'm giving my life to God. You gotta come along with me. You're the girl, like you can't wear the certain things you're wearing. You can't do the certain things you're doing. You gotta come with me.
And I totally agree. Baby, you gotta change.
On the day. Do rag.
Yeah, both on some bullshit on that couch over there for real.
It's not about bullshit because you gotta, let me see. When you together or whatever, you talk about your grand. If you've been together for some time, I'm sure you both done talked about how you want to live or whatever. Sometimes those things change. You might be living a certain way based on something that you thought was right. And let's just say it was right. Like he was saying religion. You might have been Muslim and you've been thinking you've been right. And I'm not going against any Muslim community. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah,
but
come at us.
Right. But I'm just saying, you might be Muslim, then you might find out something like, all right, I really don't agree with that. So maybe you might read something then in the Bible and you might want to become Christian. So if you feel it's like that, then boom, you introduce it to your mate. Then your mate should be like, all right, now that we both learning something, all right, let's be on the same page with this. You can't be opposites.
Are we on the same side? We all split on that one. I don't agree.
You got a religion on you.
It's got one guy. It's because it's religion. But if it was anything else.
See, I get what you're saying a little bit about being open to learn about the different religions together. Honestly, we both Christian and stuff like that. I learned something about Islam, and I'm studying everything like that. I'm interested in it. I become a Muslim. I would like for her, to read about what I just read up on about Islam and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, I don't think that she should go ahead and become a Muslim because I'm a Muslim now, honestly, because I feel as though you gotta have that foundation in your heart with God for where you want to go as far as religion. That's why I say you can be open to that option, but no, you don't have to change because I'm changing to that. Because now if me and you break up, this probably wasn't your God to begin with. And as well, placement in your heart, shit, you die for real before me. Who the hell ever say you gonna go where you want to go because you over here placing a different God, like, in your heart, you still Christian.
Right.
But in real life, you're becoming a Muslim and stuff like that. And you're just moving wrong out here. Based off of you just moving because of me. I'm persuaded you to be Muslim.
Yeah, then I change. I do a different example after I do. But as far as religion, even in religion, she or he has to change because at one point, let's just like we still on the Muslim. Okay, let's say she don't want to change. Sis, you can't cook me no pork. You can't cook that in my house. I can't smell that.
You can smell all that. You don't have to eat that. You don't have to taste that.
Pork smell good as shit though. Go ahead.
That nigga gonna backslide like a motherfucker. Drop a little piece on the plate. But I'm just saying, like, you if you live in a certain lifestyle and yes, you change. Just like I said, I want to change it. Let's just say you had unfit habits. Now you want to become healthy. So if your partner don't want to change to become healthy, then that's gonna mess y'all no longer on the same page because it's like you're doing two different things. So she can't cook one thing, otherwise she's gonna be cooking two fucking dinners, but that still be too much. You can't go to certain places, just like if you want to turn vegan, it's certain restaurants you just can't go to. You want to go somewhere with some meat, right? If you eat meat. So it's just the certain things, like if y'all not gonna line up on the same page, then there's no reason for the relationship. So that means she either has to change or she has to leave. Or he has to change or he has to leave.
That don't mean that we have to align on the same page forever. Just because you can't eat meat no more, that don't mean that I can't eat meat no more. Yeah, we can go to the vegan spot together. Yeah, we can go to the sushi bar together. But same token, when I'm not with you, when I want to go out with my guys and stuff like that, we can go ahead and go to, what's that shit called, that fucking Brazilian place you talk about? Fogo de Chao?
Yeah.
Come on now. I can go ahead and get all the meat I want for honestly, pause. Because I can still eat it. I'm just not gonna go ahead and take you to fucking Fogo de Chao when I know there's not really a good amount of options for you to eat there, honestly.
So would you think it's okay to eat the meat then kiss your girl that don't eat meat?
Yes.
So
yes.
That's foul.
Yes.
That's foul.
Yes. She just because she can't eat it don't mean she can't taste it off my lips.
That is foul, my
What's
nigga.
wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I'm gonna put that same seasoning on your vegetables, on your Brussels sprouts. You like that Old Bay? I'm just saying, like, you can't.
You like that Cajun season, don't you, bitch?
You feel me? Shit, just because she can't walk no more, that don't mean I can't walk. Shit, I'm walking my ass out.
You out of pocket.
I'm just saying, for real. Like, honestly,
no,
like.
If you're in a wheelchair, I'm in a wheelchair too, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
We showing up in the big body.
We racing this shit.
And soon y'all getting an argument, you walking out, peace. You leaving your son there and everything.
That's like, you know what, bitch? Well, guess what? Does it stand
I can walk. Roll her ass right in the bathroom, lock the door. Yeah, get out now.
Start grip walking over this shit. Listen, that's fucked up.
Yo, that's fucked up. That bitch will kill you. God will too, whichever one first, but nigga, you got to die after that. That's foul, my nigga. That's foul.
So you getting hit by a car as soon as you go outside?
Lightning ain't never struck a house and killed everybody.
No, but I think for me it's more about the family dynamic though. I think your job as you're a family man now. So
right.
It's like your job, I mean, all right, I don't claim to be a job. This is my opinion though. So but I'm saying I feel like your job as a father and the leader of your household is to kind of lead y'all to wherever y'all need to go. So I feel like if y'all have a difference of opinion on how to do certain shit, that's gonna fuck my young boy up off rip. Like he gonna be confused about who I need to follow if there's no common ground that y'all face. I mean, if you as the man, you feel like, all right, this is the best for our family, then this is what it got to be. Like she has to fall in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's supposed to fall in line, but as well, you know, you always got your own opinion, like we always say. Like, so she could disagree with it. She's supposed to fall in line. Like,
no,
some females out here,
still gotta fall in line, no?
Let's say, for instance, right now, we all work, right? And then as well, we doing a podcast as well. So that take a good amount of time of our life. That's a good amount of time, period, every day out of our life. Our women feel like that we just taking too much time with the podcast or outside of our life, that we're not spending as much quality time with them no more. They feel like, all right, is the podcast me or the podcast? You shouldn't even give me that option, because same token, you know that the podcast is basically about to set us straight for life. A lot of people won't understand that.
Agree. So we agree?
I'm saying, but we're agreeing that if a woman try to go ahead and force you to get out the podcast because she feel like you ain't got enough time for her, that's wrong. You can't go ahead and try to force it.
Now you flip. Okay, you flip. Okay.
You get what I'm saying now?
No, but that's the point I'm making though. I feel like, all right,
so you basically feel like the guys are supposed to dictate it basically.
Yeah, so I guess we on two different wavelengths right now. But I get what you're saying though. But I feel like for me it's about the man thing. I guess it's more about the man.
Yeah, you feel like the guy supposed to control basically the household. Yeah. Even for me, for the guy thing, honestly, like I know, for instance, right? For a guy thing, I know a man that told a female for real, I don't want you to take no pictures on Instagram with a baby suit on. I want you to wear, even when you out and about, I want you to wear, the one-piece baby suits. I feel as though, like, yo, if a female is still 20 to 30 or however old she is, this is her body. She can show it off. Like, I'm not saying show it off how she wants to, but she can wear what she want, honestly. You should be able to wear a two-piece set if you want to.
Agreed, but I feel like, yo, it's a like, there's supposed to be a trust level.
Yeah, and there got to be a foundation set somewhere.
Yeah, the foundation is set within myself. As long as I'm not disrespecting you as a man, how I'm showing my body off, then it should be okay.
But you kind of is.
How I'm disrespecting me because I'm having a two-piece on.
I don't agree with it. Like I'm saying, like that's the point. Like you gotta, like there's a certain trust level your girl has to have for your thinking process.
And you know what's so wrong with us men? We always say that it's supposed to be a foundation while we did it, and we supposed to take consideration of why, you know, or may feel like this and shit like that. But most of the times when we say we don't want you to do that, and the female X is wild, what we say? Because I said so.
No, that's not what I
That's
said.
how a female say it.
That's not what I said.
So what is your rules right now that your female, your woman can't do?
I don't have them.
Or
no
dudes.
rules like that.
So what is the period like that you feel like that she should obey?
Obey. I don't think she should obey anything.
So what are we saying?
Oh,
here?
he almost got you fucked
Right.
up.
I'm
yo.
saying.
He threw that
I'm-
curveball in
first of
that
all,
motherfucker. He tried to
fucking
slide
me
that
up,
bitch in there. Which is supposed to obey.
He's like, I gotta go home. You already here.
No,
You
so
crafty.
for example, we have a certain way of, or I have a certain way of how I'm raising my son. So I'm gonna give you a very minute example.
I don't like this one either, but all right, come on.
What you mean?
Cause I understand we're like, cause the religion thing's a little, we're seeing as well. For the son, it's supposed to be a foundation that y'all both supposed to agree with. Y'all can't raise, your son two different ways.
So we don't agree.
But we're talking about even like not even just like as far as he don't have a child and they have a certain thing.
I'm getting there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm getting there.
go ahead.
So let's say I have a daughter. I don't even got a daughter.
I'm saying not even a kid. Period.
but it ties in though.
Go ahead. Let me hear you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So say, or we have a certain we are. All right. For example, all right. Fuck my son. Not fuck my son. I love my son, but fuck that example. I had a when I was in summer camp, I had this friend. We called him Bobby V because he looked like Bobby Valentino, and this nigga had a sexy ass mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mom was bad. Yeah.
Right.
So one day she came on a school trip with us
Mm-hmm.
to the beach.
Mhm.
I'm not school trip, summer camp trip with us to the beach.
Right.
She dressed very provocatively, not provocatively, but she two-piece. But she looked good. She's a young mom. She looked good and shit. It's embarrassing for him because he got to come to summer camp the next week, and we talking about his mom all day.
Mom had the cheeks
we talking
out.
about his mom all fucking day. Like we basically just really she embarrassed her son. Now, if there was a father in the household, I would say, yo, don't go to summer camp dressed like that. That's not appropriate to be dressed like that around kids. It's just not. And you in your mind, you're like, well, you can't control. That's her body. But I feel like the foundation that we set is that, yo, this is how we should. I don't want our son to be embarrassed by this, or this is how you should be dressed around kids. This is how you should be dressed in public because you're a role model, or we raising a son a certain way. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you say, but as well, you gotta understand too. We're not just going to like the summer camp, going to the beach together. We still going on vacation. So you telling me I can't dress like that on vacation?
No,
either
but
because
don't
we're with my
nobody
son?
know you on vacation. What he's saying
Period.
is,
Like,
but
just
when you
because
come
your son feel embarrassed because my mom is a pretty mom, a beautiful mom. No, your son should learn right now. No, you shouldn't be shy away because somebody.
But she wasn't there when he cried every day. We came at his mom. His mom was that bad, and obviously it's wrong for us to do that, but she's not going to be with him every day.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get bullied for this every day as a result of what she did, not listening to her man.
But we have to learn that your child gonna get bullied regardless. So she's ugly as shit, and she got a one piece on. She fat as shit. She's gonna get bullied. He gonna get bullied as
I'm
well.
saying it could have been simple as wearing a skirt or wearing a motherfucking towel. It could have been that simple. What is the difference?
or the overthrow, or what is it called?
Why not do that and save your son a lot of grief? What's the difference?
The difference is for me that shit.
Because you weren't about yourself. You weren't about your own personal freedom.
You supposed to be able to do what you want. You look good. Shit. If I'm go ahead, my girl say, yo, if I tell my girl I'm going to Mexico next week, she say, yo, John, I don't want you to go ahead and take your shirt off in the pool or nothing like that. You gotta keep a t-shirt on. What the fuck I look like? I'm not keeping no fucking t-shirt in the pool. Just because it's a two-piece baby suit that she look good in, and she's out with her kid at a summer camp that she's not supposed to wear a two-piece baby suit, she can wear what the fuck she want. Now she's not wearing a thong baby suit, going all the way beyond.
Why can't she wear a thong baby suit?
Why she can't wear a thong baby suit? Because you showing kids ass cheeks. Kids shouldn't even see ass cheeks. Girl ass cheeks.
She want to show her ass cheeks.
Kids shouldn't see ass cheeks.
So
he can see
ass is actually fucking nudity. It's actually nudity.
But she want to show her ass cheeks. Why can't she show her ass cheeks?
Because ass is nudity.
But I thought she can do whatever she wants.
No, but she shouldn't show nudity.
I thought
to
she
kids.
do what she wants.
She can do what she wants, but you shouldn't show
So
nudity.
which side are you on?
The side I'm really on is that she should be able to do what she wants.
Okay,
so she can wear the thong.
No, but you can't show nudity.
Nigga, a bathing suit is nudity.
No, it's not. You can show fucking a baby suit on TV.
Bro,
on ABC, you can't show a thong baby suit.
Fuck that. What does she want to show nudity? That's the question. What if she wants to show that?
What if she want to show that?
Yes.
That's not appropriate for the school.
Why is
So
that
you're on our
appropriate?
side.
No, I'm not on your side. No,
Yes,
I'm
you
not. If the school
are.
say I can go ahead and wear a regular baby suit, then she can wear a regular baby suit. Nothing is wrong with your titties being covered and your whole panties being covered as a baby suit.
Nigga, your titties be poking on the motherfucking.
No, you're looking
Relax.
too
You
hard,
relax.
nigga. What the fuck?
Nigga, yeah, that's somebody's mom with the yams out.
Mm-mm.
I'm looking.
No, I feel as though she should be able to wear whatever she wants. That's like your girl telling you can't wear gray sweats.
I feel like if my girl give me a valid reason why, all right, she learned some new information, some valid information. She's changed her mindset in a certain way. She says, yo, this is not something I'm comfortable with you wearing. I'm gonna respect it. That's how you supposed to. That's just what it is. That's what a relationship is about.
Yeah, it's about going ahead and hearing them out and understanding what they're saying, but as well as understanding is, you can't dictate somebody for what they're wearing. You cannot dictate somebody's life. No, you cannot. You should not be able to do that.
Yes, you can though.
You can. You're able to do everything, but you should not.
You should be able to, because a relationship is about give and take. It's about that. It's about like it's about her being comfortable. Like it's about me being comfortable in our family dynamic. If you're not following a certain guidelines, certain foundation that I'm putting forth for our family, then that's a problem. If I'm not doing certain things that make you, if I'm doing things that make you uncomfortable, then that's a problem.
But it's about your insecurity as well too. That's why you're feeling the way you feel.
Even if it is insecurity, that's something she's working through, and that's something I'm working through.
You said something that you're working through.
I'm saying insecurities are part of human life.
Yes, and as well as
relationship.
And it's about going ahead and having that communication. But as well, you know that you have that insecurity as well. I'm not supposed to feed and encourage your insecurity, but I'm supposed to correct your insecurity. And the way I correct your insecurity is about having you understand. Listen, bro, it's not as big as you think it is. A lot of niggas got fucking insecurities that fucking females shouldn't have guy friends.
Bro, that never works.
What? Communication about that?
Bro, that never works. Like going full force, going against the insecurity. Like it's like you shouldn't just, she got insecurity, so let me just do the exact opposite and make her more insecure.
Continue doing what I'm doing.
I'm not saying continue on, but as well, y'all have y'all conversation about what you have insecurities about. Niggas got insecurities about females having guy friends.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to cut off all my guy friends because you have an insecurity of females having guy friends? For now. No, that's unloyal. That's bullshit to me. That's unloyal.
You gotta get somebody comfortable with something.
It's not about getting them comfortable. It's about giving them what they want. And then as well, now when you go ahead and have your female friends, your guy friends come back, it's like, damn, where the fuck they come from? That's not your real friends.
They are real friends.
No, it's not.
Because they
just
stayed
cut them
around
off
even
just
she
because
cut
you
them
feel
off.
your female never had no valid reasons for you. How can I explain it, man?
The valid reason is my man doesn't want me to have guy friends. That's a valid reason.
No, it's not.
That's not a valid reason for you.
That's a friendship. It's a friendship. They didn't do nothing wrong to the person.
But it
so
doesn't
that's not
matter
valid.
about
Yes,
a
it is.
friendship.
That's like your friend. That's like your girl telling you to cut me off. That's not valid. Because we're the same sex.
That's not the same.
Yes, it is.
Now because you're my friend.
All right, and now because we're a different sex, that's valid reason that she wants you to cut off.
Thing,
that is.
You always compare apples and oranges. That's not the same thing. The difference is if that's just her friend. That's not. We're not connected in a certain way, in any way.
Just because it's a different sex, that don't mean that it's not just your real friend.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is you brought up the example of cutting off friends.
Yes.
And I'm saying, okay, if she has her own male friends, and I feel like insecure about that, and I want her to cut them off, I feel like that's a valid reason for now until we work through. But you shouldn't just work through the insecurity by leaning more into the insecurity. I feel like that's a dysfunctional way of doing it.
Cut somebody off and you say like, all right, I'm gonna give him back until my man feel comfortable. Then I come back like that once my man feel comfortable. That's not valid enough because I feel like
it's too much about the friendship than the relationship. You're gonna be fucking your girl. You're not gonna be fucking them. You're not gonna be.
That's true, but as well, shit. If you and your girl together or not, your friendship's still gonna be there regardless. Your friendship's not gonna break. Because same token, that's not a real friendship. How the fuck you want to fall back? It's not never fall back for a minute and then you jump back into friendship.
Nigga, friendships work like that all the fucking time.
If I ever hear one of y'all fucking girls cut y'all girls give y'all ultimatum, roll off and shit like that, and y'all fall back from me, and then y'all think y'all gonna come back out of nowhere. That's bullshit to me. That's not a real friendship because I could have went through anything at that time. Y'all just fall back because y'all girl said cut me off.
True, but it's a lot of friends that go like weeks without talking,
and that's normal for them. That's normal, period. But when we know that you're cutting me off because somebody said so, and as well, and I'm reaching out to you, and now you just ignore me because is a fucking friend. Like your girl said, draw back from me. That's bullshit to me.
So you can't respect the fact that I respect my woman enough to go with something that she like till it's time for us to come back and I get comfortable.
I respect that you respect your relationship, but I don't respect that you don't respect our friendship because same token that you should respect our friendship to know that no matter what, that you should still be my friend no matter what if I need you.
So what do you do? What's the solution?
Understand, have that talk with your female, have that talk with your mate, and have them understand, listen, this is really just my friend. This is my friend. So it's same token that you have to understand, this is my friend, and as well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, y'all might link up with such and such. This is what we about to do. This is the time we together right now. Shit like that.
So basically no change.
It's basically not no change. You make them feel more comfortable now. All right, listen, we out and about. I'm going out to eat where? Oh, no. Listen, we about to go wine and spirit together. Tell her certain shit to make her feel comfortable, but as well, no, you don't have to counsel your friends to feed somebody insecurity. If you tell somebody to draw back, they not gonna never go ahead and change. Okay. They gonna just feel like shit. Why the fuck? All right, shit, we had a good thing on all the time. Why the hell I gotta go ahead and just change this now?
All right, I got you. Any final words?
My final words?
Oh, that was it.
My final words, man. Listen, stand your principles, stand your grounds. If you really feel strong on it, you can listen to this person, understand that person. But at the same token, this is your life. you know, don't really change on something that you don't feel genuine in your heart that you should change, honestly. Rather is your mate want you to change your friendships as far as like, you know, being friends with the opposite sex. Rather is your mate want you to change your religion for them. No, you gotta be able to change it within your heart. So you can understand and you can hear them, but you had to really feel in your heart and really understand what's your principle, what's your foundation based off of.
Yeah, so I completely disagree. I think if your mate has a valid reason for wanting you to do something based on their differences and their information that they taken in or their change, whether it be religious, whether it be learning new information, then you should rock with them because that's just a functional way to work through a relationship. I do understand there are certain things like that you should stand your ground on. That's obvious, like, but ultimately for the power of the entire relationship, just give in, compromise.
There you have it, folks. Let us know, what would you do? Would you change for your mate, compromise, or would you be like Ron, say, fuck you, I'm doing me, it was working this far? Well, people, that's been another episode of the Two Possibilities Podcast. Again, we ask you to like, share, subscribe. We're on everything, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Once again, it's your boy, Uncle Rickie.
HeemDaddy, please say daddy.
It's raw, TP raw. Don't call me raw for no reason. Remember, be yourself, trust yourself, love yourself at all times.
Yeah. I was on my
There's
own when I
only
was broke,
two
bitch, I'm up
possibilities.
now. No U-turns, bitches stuck now. The ones who fronted, I bet you they give a fuck now. Bet on myself and yeah, I doubled the
The
fuck
Two
down.
Possibilities
You was out there
Podcast.
splurging, we was out there working. Now it's made back, so might spin your block in the curves. Never forget the ones that stayed on us for certain. Keep it on my head, cause I know niggas out here learning.
Them niggas probably wanna hurt me. Spin your block and wipe that shit out like the shit detergent. Spin your block like 2-3 times, make sure your neighbors heard it. Spin that bitch again, cause you know we just so disturbing. Bro got life, he locked down for a murder, you know he ain't nervous. He was in a gang, so you can't say he ain't deserve it. Supposed to give my kids money, I'm out there buying perkies. 15 was 2 for 30, was it worth it? Obviously really been outside, cause we been searching. And the jealousy's